Okay, so you've gone through the sit and the down positioning, and now we're heading into stays. And there's two ways to practice your advanced stays. One is that you put your dog in a sit stay and you leave them and you come back to release, and your second stay would be to call your dog to you. So we're going to show you how far, which is pretty far. Michelle can get further than what I'm going to stop her before then into this stay. But I want you to see that if you put the effort and the time into this and build into it from the very beginning with what you learn, you can get pretty far. So go ahead and leave your dog. So Michelle's just putting her back to him. She's turning around and checking occasionally if he's still there. So Michelle's probably about 25 yards away from Murphy, and he's maintaining his sit stay. And he has to maintain that sit stay until Michelle comes back into heel position, and then she'll release him. So she's not going to release him from the front end. She's going to walk behind him and come into heel and then release him. And he should maintain. And if he doesn't, with a being firm, she's going to set those expectations and release. Yay! Oh boy. Yay. So obedience is really a lot like, formal obedience is a lot like a foreign language. If you don't work it, they forget it. They don't necessarily forget it. They just question if this is really what you're asking them to do. Okay, go ahead and leave your dog when you're ready. Nope, sit, stay, and then call him to you. There's not a whole lot of situations that you're going to put your dog in a sit stay for a long duration of time. Most likely you're going to use a down stay. If you're going to have a long duration. So nice, call him into heel, and then she'll walk on back. And be excited, and you can see where formal obedience plays a big role in a lot of your off-leash skills and working on fine-tuning those. The other thing with formal obedience is that you create a connection with your dog, that they really want to work and they have a desire to please. So your down stay is in the same position as if you were working your downs. You expect him to go down and his shoulders to be at your knees. So Michelle, go ahead and leave him. You can turn around about the same point that you did.
And I'm coming back.
Yep. Michelle's using a hand signal in the front of him to tell him to stay. She's again walking away back to him because she's setting the expectations. If he ran to her, she would just stop him, replace him back to where he was. When you get to this level of training, you don't accept any movement, and you don't get mad at him for coming to you. It's natural, but you bring him back and place him and correct him into the position and the place that you left them in. So again, when you come back to your dog in this position, you should always come back and come behind him and come into position. And when you're into heel position, you release. Yay, that was nice. Very good. Good boy. Okay, downstay with a recall. When you're working formal obedience, they all kind of flow together, and so with this, she is working on come as well. In the beginning stages, which we will, you will see some of these videos as well, that in the beginning stages, you would use a long line for this instead of being off leash, and we will we'll demonstrate that for you as well in some of the other videos. But if there's anything with your formal obedience, and I say formal but really advanced obedience that you have questions on and you would like us to shoot a video on it, as far as what stage that you're in, please request it and let us know.